How can you debug performance bottlenecks in Eclipse? Imagine trying to find a tiny leak in a large pipe system while everything is running. That's what debugging performance bottlenecks in Eclipse feels like. It's all about pinpointing where your application or IDE slows down or stops responding. To do this effectively, start with Eclipse's built-in tools. You can enable tracing by launching Eclipse with the debug parameter. This creates logs that show how different plugins and components behave during runtime. You can also configure the options file to specify what parts to trace. These logs help identify if certain plugins or features are causing delays or UI freezes. Next, be mindful of debugger features that can slow things down. For example, method breakpoints are more demanding than line breakpoints because they evaluate the method calls repeatedly. If you notice Eclipse slowing during debugging, switch to line breakpoints instead. Also, disable options like show method return values or object renderers that invoke expensive toString methods. These can cause the debugger to hang or become sluggish. Another way to find bottlenecks is by using profiling tools. External tools like VisualVM or Java Mission Control can connect to your running application. They monitor CPU usage, memory, and thread activity in real time. These tools generate reports that reveal hotspots where your code spends the most time or leaks memory. With this information, you can focus your debugging on the parts of your code that cause slowdowns. Managing breakpoints wisely is also key. Too many breakpoints, especially method breakpoints, can overload Eclipse. Organize your breakpoints by relevance and remove unnecessary ones. This keeps the debugger responsive and speeds up your debugging sessions. Logs and heap dumps are additional resources. Enable detailed logging in your application to trace execution flow. Analyze logs for patterns that indicate delays. Heap dumps can show if there are memory leaks or objects that are created excessively, which can slow down your application. Finally, review your code for inefficiencies. Sometimes performance issues come from poor algorithms or resource misuse. Use the debugging data to refactor and optimize your code. Regular code reviews help catch potential bottlenecks early. If you face persistent Eclipse performance issues, use the tracing data to report bugs to the Eclipse community. Sharing these findings can lead to fixes in future updates. By combining Eclipse's internal tools, external profiling, smart breakpoint management, and code review, you can systematically find and fix performance bottlenecks. This approach helps you keep your development environment smooth and your applications running efficiently.